Hey guys, it's Bo with Llama Life. Thanks for joining us on another episode today. It's a really fun one. We're going to go over the difference between llamas and alpacas. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we're here at the Bitty Llama Ranch with our alpaca friend, Suzanne. Suzanne the alpaca. She's the first alpaca that I've ever put a halter on or that I've ever had at our ranch. And she's really cute. Look at those cute little ears of yours. Look at all those llama boys. They think you're cute. Should we go say hi? Come on, let's go say hi. It's just an alpaca. Come on, guys. They have no idea what this is. Oh, you guys are funny. All right, Llama Life audience. Suzanne here, this pretty little lady. We're gonna put her on the scale and see how much she weighs. I'm guessing her to be 120 pounds-ish. All right, come on. Good girl. All right, whoa, whoa. Here we go. Step up. Good girl, come on. Holy crap. So she weighs 125 pounds. And when you're measuring llamas and stuff, everyone wants to know how tall they are at the shoulder. It's also called the wither measurement. So you'll see when I get this put up next to her. Whoa, Suzanne, good girl. So she is 37 inches at the shoulder. So we got Suzanne here. She's getting a little feisty with this. It's funny because they're so little. It's such a big personality. All right, Suzanne, so you are 125 pounds, aren't you, sweetie? And she's 37 inches at the top of her back on her shoulder right here, the wither measurement. And she comes up just about to, right to the top of my chest on top of her head. And she's an adult alpaca. That's really as big as they get. There's some that grow a little bit more than that sometimes, but she's a pretty good average specimen of the alpaca species. And so alpacas are a totally different species than llamas, but they're part of the camelid family. So they're all relatives. They look very similar. Most of the time they act very similar, but in truth, they're very different. You see her tiny little ears here? She has really short, pointy ears, and they come to a nice point. And she has wool on top of her head here. She's got it all over her body, carries down her legs, and she has a really nice, very thick fiber coat. And so when you look at her neck, it looks big and puffy, but really, see how much my hand goes into her wool there? So I'm touching the back of her neck. And so they really don't have, I'm just kind of pushing lightly with my hand here, they have not very much muscle and neck there. They're just little, and they've got lots and lots of wool. Now it's kind of their main purpose, is they're raised for their wool, which is a really nice quality fiber. Raised for the wool, and in South America, they when they can't use them for wool anymore, most of the time they end up eating them, like it or not. And so, and today in North America, their main purpose is for show, in the show ring, and for their wool quality. And here in the back, this lady she wasn't shorn this last year. And so you can't see my hand, but her back is about that skinny when I put my hands on each of her back. Hey, don't be mad at me, I'm just touching you. So they're pretty skinny little guys. And she's got about 10 inches of wool. Hey, I'm just touching your wool. Can I touch your side here? You don't like that? Okay, okay. Can I touch this side? So she's got a significant amount of wool here. And when they shear them, you can usually shear them once a year. This girl wasn't sheared last year, but definitely she'll be sheared this year. Our friends let us borrow this little lady, and that is an alpaca. So now we'll go get one of our kind of general average sized llamas and take a look at him. You guys met Drago if you watched Llama Life before. Here's Drago. He'll be 3 years old in the middle of April, I believe, April or May, I can't remember. So it's January, so he's not quite yet 3 years old, so he's still got some growing to do. I expect he'll grow and fill out probably until he's 5 or so. So he's kind of a general average representative of the llamas at the ranch. He's not quite an adult, but pretty much is. Bigger than most other breeds, and so he's a Cara llama. That's the breed that he is. C-C-A-R-A is how we spell it. In South America, they spell it K-A-R-A. So we got an alpaca over there. We've got a Cara llama right here. And you'll notice the biggest difference is going to be size and then their wool coat. So we're going to go ahead and put this guy on the scale and get a good measurement on him and see how big he is. Come on, buddy. All right, we got him on. We're going to call it 375. All right. All right, stand up good. Ooh. Right there is perfect. It'll just take a second here. Good boy. All right, we're getting Drago right at 48 inches. So guys, we got Drago, the Cara llama here. We got him measured at the shoulder. He's 48.5 inches right here. And we got him weighed, and he's 375 pounds, 376 it said. So he's quite a bit larger than the alpaca. And if you notice, like when I put my hand around his neck here in the back, that he almost has hardly no wool here. And you'll notice Cara llamas have this nice mane back here. And he doesn't have wool all the way around, the thick wool all the way around. He just has a nice short coat here on the neck. He doesn't have any wool on the top of his head like the alpaca did. And look down his legs. See how he doesn't have any wool going down his legs? He has, you know, some wool and some skin and hair there, but that's not big puffy sections of wool. And this guy has 2 coats of wool. He's got a guard hair, really nice pretty guard hair you can see. And then see this light brown stuff underneath? That's actually his fiber coat, and he kind of pulls out softly. So this guy actually has a double coat. And most people don't know that Cara llamas have double coats. And alpacas almost predominantly have one nice big fiber coat. So that's the main difference. Is this guy's a lot bigger, stronger, and he was built to pack and work. He's a nice working animal. Inc. often referred to these guys as the beast of burden, and they're a great beast of burden, one that I enjoy working with a lot. Now alpacas have wonderful fiber. So this jacket that I'm wearing actually is made out of llama and alpaca fiber. So it's really, really warm and has lots of different uses. So here's Drago, the Cara llama, and then over there we have Suzanne, the cute little alpaca.